I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Gillian. Along with our two children, Jed and Zakyle, we are currently living in and exploring the South Island of New Zealand.
Please join us on our adventures. We are one for the road.
Hey guys, we've just arrived at our camp for a couple of days. We're at Slope Point, so we just finished setting up the tents, as you would have seen with our sneaky little time lapse. This one's still a bit soggy from the other day, so gonna let it air out, and the girls can sleep in that one because it's a bit stinky. So but that's all good. We're just going to finish getting set up, have a feed, and yeah, start sorting out some fishing gear. Gonna see if I can get some blue cod down on the rocks later, and got a few visitors with us too this time. Hey Jed.
Dom Maura.
Yeah, we'll get to them shortly. Hey, all right. Oh, and don't forget Pinot. Can't forget Pinot. Got a bit of a lake around us pretty much with camp, but Jed's just playing in the sand out the back, but what I was thinking of doing is just getting a rod, chucking a bait on it, and just throwing it out and let it sit for a bit. I'd say there'll be flounder out there, sole, so we might see if we can catch one of them. I don't know. There's some other people camping over the back and they got a drag net there, flounder net, so I'd say they've been doing it in here, so we'll give it a go anyway. We're just going to sit down, we're going to have a quick feed soon and then look at going fishing, but I just thought while we're here doing nothing, might as well chuck a bait out the back, see what's in the little lake. So I'll take you down there when I cast in and you can have a bit of a gander. I just got a bit of dirty looking squid on here. I'd never seen a squid that looks like that, but it's pretty rank and it smells like shit. But gonna go and chuck it out, see if we can't catch something out in the lake. And I need to wash my hands because they smell like up dog.
What's up, dog?
Not much, bro. What about yourself? That's another good one that the kids like.
Oh,
Oh, come on. What do you think this is, amateur hour?
that was
Come
your
on.
job.
Oh.
Ow.
Right, where are we going to pass this? So yeah, the plan is Dom and I are going to cruise over the hill there and head to Slope Point and fish off the rocks down there and see if we can't get some blue cod. But just here in this little lake, it's tidal. We're gonna mix up here. There's a bit of deep water there in the sandbank, so oh, pardon me, I might use that. Hey Jedi, there's a power shell here, mate, if you want to get it and clean it out. It looks pretty nice. Just there, power shell, you see it? You grab it and bring it down where I'm going to cast this in and clean it out. Yep, we'll give it a clean. It'll look nice actually, that's a bit of a fine.
We should give it to Egon. She has a big one.
She does.
This one looks just the same.
We might be able to give it to Dom and Maura. I'm just going to get this off my hands.
Where are you? Are you going to be fishing right now?
It's not actually that cold. Oh, it's cold, but it's not as cold as the rivers. I guess because it's so shallow. Alright. I reckon that little hole there looks to go. Right there. And I'm just going to... I've got a bait runner, so I just flick that little latch. And if something takes it, it'll just cruise. And then when I want to lock it, she's back on normal drag, so that'll be sweet. And I'll just pop that there I don't even know what's in here. There could be sea run trout. And flounder, I guess. I don't know if anything. I've never fished this sort of water in New Zealand, so I wouldn't know.
So we've just set up camp at a free camp at Slope Point down here, which is part of the Catlins. We've met up with two of our friends, Dom and Maura. So we met them when we were living at Kings Canyon in the Northern Territory. They were backpacking around Australia. And then they happened to come here while we were here. So we've met up over here. They have an Instagram page, which will drop below. It's called Pinot page. If you could go follow that. It's named after the cat that they found when they were working in a winery in Cromwell. He was just out by himself. They rescued him, took him to the vet, got him all fixed up, and he's been traveling with them. So they're going to take him back home with them when they go back to Europe. And yeah, he's so adorable.
Hey Jill, can you knock us up a bit of flat, please? I'm starving.
Mum, look, she's playing with it.
Jeremy and Dom are going to go up to the cliff at Slope Point. They're going to try and catch some whiting. No, not some whiting. What is it? Not whiting, blue cod.
Get bites here.
Are ya?
Yeah. Nothing big enough to hook itself, but I just picked the line up to see if it was all good, and yeah, little nibbles, so no idea what they are. I've got a tiny, well not a tiny hook, but a small hook and just a little bit of squid, so you never know. Might sit there for a half an hour and pick itself down until it hooks itself. We'll see.
Anyway, as I was saying, they're going to go and fish for blue cod. Mara and I are going to stay at the campsite, hang out with the kids for a bit, and we're just going to go have a cheese platter at the moment, so we'll see you soon.
So I'm just here with Dom. Hey. We're about to cruise up over the hill right behind us there and go and catch some blue cod for dinner. So like Jill was saying earlier, we met Dom and Maura in Australia in the Northern Territory while we were out at Kings Canyon out near Uluru, and now they're cruising New Zealand, and yeah, they're just here for the afternoon, then they've got to shoot back up to Central Otago to get stuck into work tomorrow and that, but yeah, should be a good afternoon, bit of fun. Yeah. Be sweet. Dom's from the UK, London-ish?
London-ish, just outside.
Just outside of London, so he's loving NZ, and the weather's perfect today, so we're going to make the most of it and get out there and try and catch some of the nicest eating fish there is to eat. Hey guys, just rigging up for our little mission up the rocks for some blue cod. I'll just talk you through the rig that I use. It's simple as, it's the one that I found works, so I'll just change what I had on for the flounder at least, and where am I? So yeah, we'll be cruising up the rocks, so I find that the less leader you have, the better, because it's so rough up there. So I just had this set up for flounder, but I got a couple of little bites, but I didn't catch anything. But I really didn't pursue it. I think I had the rod in for 5-10 minutes, but I did make a blue though. I left my pliers and my fishing knife in the trout tackle box with all my lures and everything, because I haven't been blue cod fishing in ages, so I'm just gonna have to use another knife for that. But yeah, just a little bit bigger on the weight, tiny bit. I don't run a swivel or anything. These hooks, now I thought for the size of the fish, I thought they were just overkill because they are bloody massive, but that's what I've been told to use down here, and I catch heaps of blue cod. The amount I've caught compared to lost is crazy, and these hooks, they're bloody huge. Like, I'd use that for a bull shark back in Australia, you know, like close to a bull shark or a Jew or a mangrove jack or something. But for a blue cod that's, you know, 40, 50 centimeters tops. But I guess it's just the shape of their mouth and the way they smash it. And yeah, but anyway, so that's me. And I like I said, I don't put a swivel or anything on. I just let the sinker roll on top of the hook, because I think it stops, well, it doesn't stop, but it helps you eliminate getting stuck in the rocks with your leader. So that's what I've done so far. Yeah, and I've been to this spot, that's got to be good for my teeth. Been there probably 5 or 6 times, and catch them all the time. They do say to use more weight than what I've put on. Like, I was recommended these fellas off the rocks, but you know, I've just got a little rod here, you know, it'd struggle, absolutely struggle pulling in weight that size. It'd just be ridiculous. So yeah, there's no need for that. Like, I'm happy with these fellas here. They seem to do the job. And if worse comes to worse, I just whack one of those on top of it. But yeah, for the style of fishing it is, I don't think, if you're in a boat in a bit of water, yeah, completely different. But if you're casting off the rocks, I don't need that much weight, especially in conditions like today. When we come over the top, the surf looked pretty tame. It was good, so we should be right. I'm all rigged up. We'll get Dom sorted, and then we'll see you up there.
You don't know anything about editing or programming.
Yeah, I learned editing.
Lockdown, we had no idea, and then
on the spot. I didn't even want to edit. My deal was with Jill, I'll do all the recording, I'll get all the footage, I'll do the talking, you edit. And then she edited for maybe 20 minutes of an episode, and then I looked at it and I was just like, oh.
No, it wasn't editing, it was bad. I couldn't get in time with the music because I have no musical understanding.
So,
and he's like, no, that's not right.
Yeah, I was like, I'll do it. And then I did it, done the first one, and I was like, oh, that's not too bad. And then, yeah, I've just gotten better with it. I've got a long way to go. There's heaps of little bits and pieces to work out. But
I like I was your idea.
she's laughing though. She got out of all the hard work. All she has to do is rock up and talk every now.
No, I financed them.
Oh, okay, yeah, right. I'll turn this off then if you're going to incriminate yourself. Alright, we're down here. She's looking a bit choppy. The water's alright, but she's big old washing machine down there today. It's pretty choppy. And yeah, so we're gonna cruise across, try and get a spot. But yeah, she's a bit choppy. Just gotta hope there's some cod about for all our hard efforts. But yep, we're gonna go get some fish. Oh, she's a long drop. Alright. Beautiful. So rugged. Amazing. Oh, there's a big seal. Oh, there's a couple. Awesome. Hey, Dom. See him up on the rocks there? Big fella. Big sea lion, I think they call him. Or That's cool. I don't want to get too close because I just scared the crap out of him then. He got a bit of movement going, but yeah, probably 4 or 5 months ago. Oh yeah, he's sweet now, he's happy laying in the sun again. But yeah, a couple of months ago when I had the kids down here, there was a couple of young ones down there. There's a couple of adults and then 3 or 4 of the young ones down there. So that was pretty cool for the kids to get to see them. But yeah, cool. So yeah, the waves are smashing in. I'm actually second guessing whether or not we do go across, because some of these waves are huge. And it just looks like a massive washing machine in there. It's going off. But we'll get down there, Dom and I, and we'll have a bit of a look, a bit closer. But it looks pretty, you know what, from up here. But yeah, I'm just going to hop down here, see if I can't get a little closer to these fellas without annoying them. And yeah. Awesome. Oh, they're heading off. I might have got a little close. Ah, they're just sitting on the other rock, the other side. They're all good. Alright, I'm going to leave them be so I don't annoy them anymore. But that was cool. We got a nice shot. He's having a look at us. Awesome. That's cool. Awesome. Alright. Oh, there's another one over there. Hello. So there's 3. It's a bit smaller, that one. Yeah, cool. He's laying back down, the other one's over there. There's one there. It's really cool. It's good to see him all about, lazing around, enjoying the weather. Alright, enough seal watching. I'm going to see if we can get across here. I don't like our chances, so we're not going to cross just now. We're going to give it a few minutes, suss it out, see if we can't pick it a bit, because she is pretty lumpy through there. But so there's a bit of a ledge here. We're just going to have a few casts. Hopefully we don't lose too much tackle, and go from there. Yeah, go hard. You got one, or? Maybe tighten your drag a fraction. Huh? Tighten your drag just a little bit. Yeah. Is it coming in or is it stuck? Snag. Let your bail arm open. Let a whole heap of line out. Close it up again. Just let the tide sort of have a play with it. And then when you start, maybe tighten your drag a little bit more. And then when you do start winding, just fucking crank it. So yeah, go for it and just crank it. Yep, go, go, go. Yep, and wind fast, and try and hold your rod out a bit so you get as much as you can. Yep. And then as soon as you see it, flick it up, straight up. Whoop. Keep going, keep going. I don't know. Is it stuck on the kelp now, or? Have you got a fish, or? I think you're hooked on the kelp. It's a shame we can't get across just yet, because I reckon the fish might be on. Yeah. Oh, not on right now, but yeah, biting. They're around. Oh. So we've decided against crossing. We've stayed about 30 odd minutes, had a cast from over there. It's just getting smashed into the the rocks and the kelp too much. So you can just see it's just a massive wash. It's not worth getting stuck. Like, there's some pretty big swells coming through, but biggest problem is every, I don't know, 10-15 minutes is like this real calm spot where you could get across, but only takes one freak wave while you're over there to, like that there now, it's still washy but it's not too high. And yeah, so you could get through right now, would be the go, but I don't know, could get worse while we're there too, which is another issue. We'd have to get back, but I seen a spot earlier when we were driving to camp, and it looked pretty easy to get to, so we're going to go and have a look at that. Hopefully it's a bit more sheltered, because the swell's pretty bloody big. So, and I want blue cod because all I brought was salad, and Jill can go a salad, but I can't go a salad without food, because salad isn't food. We're at another spot. She's pretty lumpy out the front still, so we're just going to try in a bit of a bay here, just over these rocks. All right, so that was a fail. Way too much kelp. I just casted it out through it and just got my tackle back. So we're going back to old sketchy location number 3. I'm going to give it another crack. Well, give it a go. I'm confident though. You've got to be confident, otherwise you're wasting your time. All right, Dom and I have decided we're going to have a go at this place. It's a little sketchy, but we'll see how we go. We got to get down there. Yeah, got to go down there, through that, up there, then stand on that and hope to God nothing comes over the top of it like that. But if we can get some lines out into there, I'm not gonna lie, it just looks like crap, but what do you reckon, Dom? We're doing it?
Yeah.
Let's do it. We're here. Slippery?
Yeah.
Slippery as. All over. Yeah, right.
If you can cast it off and you can go back.
Yeah, but then you got to get the fish over the top. Bugger it. Let's have a cast. We didn't come all this way for nothing. I'm turning this off.
So the guys are still out catching blue cod. I don't know if they've actually caught anything. They've been gone for a few hours now. It's getting a bit late. It's about 6:30 now. 6:30? 6:30. The kids are out playing in the ocean somewhere. I've got to go find them. They're out. They're all the way out there if you can see them. Sakaya! No idea where Jed is. He's already gotten lost in these bushes over here. We couldn't find him. He wasn't answering when we shouted out to him, and when we found him he was crying and he was a little bit upset because he'd gotten lost, but he was chasing a crab apparently, so yeah, he's having fun. But I better go round up the troops, and hopefully the guys are back by the time I'm back at the campsite, because little blue cod salad would be nice right about now.
There was no crab.
Look how grubby you are.
I found a sea snail. Still in its shell.
Oh, I'll put him back. Gently.
I want to show Maura.
Okay, but you got to put him back in the water after. Where are you off to, Jetty?
I found a real life crab.
You found anything?
I actually found one, Mum. Serious.
Yeah, no, I know. Giving up on that.
Does he taste so good? Oh, it's all in here. It's all in here. Where? Somebody where? In here? Wait, it does one of those little close things. Stop! I'm trying to... Oh! See, they're all shut. Be shut things. Where? It's a live one. Alive? Where? It's alive. See? Oh, it's huge.
Jed!
It's huge. It's huge. I'm gonna try to pick it up with it. No, it's gonna bite you. It's gonna bite you. Just
Jed, don't drop anything on it.
try and get it to move and get up.
Grab it, Zach.
You grab it. I'll touch it. Judge. I touched
You
it.
don't want to... Bloody...
I'm trying to find another one.
Don't torment him.
Oh, I found one! I found one! And it was alive! It was in here! It was in here! Did you find a live one?
Look at him.
He's alive! I'm gonna pick him up. That was the same one!
No, don't upset him.
No, I'm gonna pick him up.
Jed,
I'm
don't.
gonna pick him up.
No, because you walked through, the water's dirty.
Oh!
Grab him.
He's alive.
Get him.
Get him! Oh!
Here. Watch, Jed.
I'm trying to find another one. Right there. Pick him up. Put him. Just give him. Oh,
He's gonna get me. No, let's just leave him. We don't want to upset them.
No.
Zach.
I just found one alive. I just touched it. It was in here.
Don't go through here.
It was dead.
There's a wee little one right here.
It's not alive.
Yeah, it is.
Is it? Okay, let's look for bigger ones, okay?
Oh. Oh, look, it's so cute. I've got another one on my toe.
What? Where?
Look, isn't he so
Can
cute?
I see one on your toe?
I can just feel it. It's above that toe there in the mud.
Put up, let's see.
But
Oh,
let's let this one go, hey?
Oh, that's a piece of seaweed.
Come
Just
back,
put it
buddy.
on my hand.
Look at him. He's so cute.
Just put it on my
Out of the
hand.
sun, Bellin. Look.
Aww. Look at him.
Isn't he so adorable?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want him, Jetty?
I want to hold him. Yes, please. I'll pass it to Jed.
No, Jetty doesn't know how to go. Like I said, we don't want to torment them too much. Jed. Oh,
He almost bit me.
nah, he's all done. He didn't almost bite ya.
Yes, he did.
We've just caught heaps of little baby crabs. We're not sure why there were so many dead ones. Like I told the kids, I'm not sure if the birds catch them and then drop the shells, or if they're shedding their shells, or if they just die when the tide goes out. I don't know. But we caught lots, and the kids were pretty excited. Jetty's still looking, aren't you, mate?
Uh-huh.
Still looking.
And we're going to be looking in a minute when we get back.
We're gonna go get them in some warmies. Hope that Dad and Dom are back with some blue cod for dinner. Gonna have some blue cod salad, mate?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Yes, we did. We're gonna have it. If they catch it, we will have the poo turkey sticks.
Poo turkey sticks.
Yeah, poo turkey sticks.
Sounds good, buddy. All right, we'll let you know when they're back. Hopefully I've got something. We'll do a catch and cook.
So we're at another location. I just think the water's way too full on today, but we haven't given up. That last spot actually did hook on to a fish and got stuck in the kelp, so couldn't get him back out. But we're at another spot. It looks as dodgy as anything, but beautiful, but dodgy. We want to get down to there. But we've got a few problems in our way, so I'll let you know how we get on. Dom's just had a stack. And I mean, beat. We're not too sure on where we're going yet, and if we can even get down there. It's absolutely beautiful. Is it just straight down? Yeah. Oh yeah, straight down there. Straight down there, and then we'd be across, wouldn't we?
Yep.
It's just slippery by the looks of it, eh? Like just this next patch here. Yeah. I don't know how keen I am, because that's pretty bloody straight down when you're in the scheme of things. Let's have a look-see. If I didn't have to carry anything, it's a long way to
give it to me, and then I'll pass it down to you.
Yeah. It's just those rocks there. I wonder if they're slippery or not, because once we get to them,
Yeah.
we're dead. Yeah, right. Do you want to pass me? Do you want to do it, or? Yeah, righto. Just pass me down some shit if we can. Might put it together. Right. That. Now, the interesting part. Oh no, she looks dodgy as. Yeah. Now we're going to go a bit. Yes. Good ass. Ugh. How slippery are they? No, we should be right. If we're keen enough.
Yeah. You're going to be able to carry further this back up. Oh yeah. When you're saying where the red stuff,
Yeah.
there's a gap.
Yeah.
Past where it's red.
Yeah, right.
Past this,
Yeah. I don't know, eh? I'm thinking no. But it's just these rocks are like slimy because of this creek. If they were like grippy, it'd be alright, but they're slimy as. Yeah. Getting down, we might be able to do it, but I just don't know if it's worth it because of the water. The water's so average. Oh well. We've decided not to. Just too slippery. Too hard to get everything down by hand. But now, yeah, we're going to cruise back up and then over down to the car, and we might call it for today. I don't know. Fishing, that is. We're going to get back and hang out with the kids and Jill and whatnot. So that's it, guys. We're going to call it for fishing. Oh.
How much fish did you catch? 0.
You didn't get anything.
What a sad day.
Gonna be hungry tonight, bud.
For dinner we don't have anything now for dinner.
That ocean was shocking.
Really, you didn't get anything.
The swell, my god, we tried 4 different spots. Dom ate shit a bit.
Oh, look at your leg.
It's just a little one.
Flesh wound, you'll be right.
Yeah. I slid a bit, wet bum. But I caught one blue cod, but it got stuck in the kelp right in front of the rock, so I couldn't get it through. Busted. But oh well, salad for dinner.
Marshmallows and salad. I've got a few jats left from the...
Hey, kitty.
Not doing a whole lot, is he? Pinot.
Hey guys, this is going to be a bit of a chop and change because I've got absolutely nothing organised. I've just come back from fishing, got changed into me snuggies, and yeah, trying to suss out some food without catching any blue cod today, as you would all be aware. But I was lucky enough yesterday, I did a gig at Colac Bay Tavern, and a couple of the boys down there hooked me up with some pawa. So in Australia, I think it's abalone. It's the same sort of thing, I think. So cheers to the fellas out at Colac. You guys know who you are, and yeah, I'm going to try my best to cook them so we can eat them. Will be a good start. But anyway, this will be a chop and change, so give me a couple of minutes and we'll be straight into it. Just putting some beer in there for a beer batter. I think that's how it'll work. I've got no idea, like I said. I'm totally making this up. Just going to crack an egg in there. Got no tucker because of the fishing was a bit of a letdown, so God, those shells are weak, eh? Not a good chook, not a good egg. No, well, there'll be a bit of squid in that one too. I was trying to avoid my fingers going there. Yep, I'll just leave that on the kitchen bench beside the battery. Alright, cool. Oh, it all started off so promising. Dom got a bite on the first cast, and then I hooked that one that went into the kelp, and we almost died 6 times each, but we still couldn't come up with the hooks. So I got no idea how I'm going to cook this, because boys said you need to like boil them up maybe or something, but I'm just going to bash them with a rock, soften them up a little bit. I'm not going to smash 11 daylights out of them, but just enough to tender them up a bit, and then I'm thinking I'll just slice them up nice and fine and then put a beer batter on them and then just fry them up. Hopefully they don't turn to rubber, and if they do, it'll be a bit of a game for the kids, I guess. But anyway, so here's my beer batter that I've got no idea how to make either. Gonna go and chuck some flour and that in it, just a little bit to thicken it up a touch, and then we'll go from there. Alright. So here I've got my measured flour, which I'll measurely put in this. About exactly that much, I think. If you haven't already guessed, everything's super on the fly this afternoon because we were supposed to be eating other food. So I've been to that spot, blue cod fishing, about 6 times. Always come back with half a dozen at least. And today the sea was just that rough. Couldn't get the bait out without getting snagged or just getting smashed. It was pretty dangerous there today. And I'm all for fishing and having a good time, but I'm also not going to go out there and do anything too ridiculous, considering the spot's pretty ridiculous to start with. But anyway, so I'm probably going to put in like exactly a little bit more just to thicken it up a bit. Probably due for another egg too. But anyway, that's about it for now. And then I'll see you over at the tenderising station. Alright, so I'm running out of things to use and whatnot, but there's me power there. So I think what I'm supposed to do is just beat them. I've got nothing to beat them on, so I'm just going to leave them in the bag, and if it destroys the bag, then so be it. But pop him there, and one at a time, I guess. Give it a few taps. Pretty hard.
Is it?
Yeah. This will break before the...
Why didn't you break it?
No, not break it, just soften it down a bit.
Dad, what is that? Dad, what is that?
That's the power.
Well,
That's power.
the
Are
old
we going to
bag
be
split.
eating that?
Alright,
We're going to be
it might be
eating
enough,
that?
it might not be, but...
Are we going to be eating that?
Where are we? Here. Get another plate. Now, I've got no idea what to do here, so this is another how not to cook with Jeremy. Yeah, she's pretty tense.
Are they hard?
Oh, relatively, yeah. Thanks for an adventurous little day. That was great. I'll give you one of these. We'll see you in
Good
a,
to catch
yeah,
up.
we'll see you in a few,
We'll see ya.
few weeks, hopefully.
Yeah.
And
I'll see you soon.
see ya. Oh, Jed, your slippers are covered in.
I thought that was... She smacked my ass when you were...
What? Did you get a bit of?
No, I hugged him and Zakai smacked my...
Good on you.
Oh, perfect.
Cheeky.
Well, we'll see you up there,
Let us
eh?
know about 5 cents.
Yeah. Alright, guys, drive safe, eh?
Bye. Say bye.
See ya. Okay, so supposed to boil them up, but what I'm going to do, because I can't boil them up, is I'm just going to try and slice it into just little like slithers. Chuck it in some of that, some of that, some of that, some of that, and then whack it on there and just give it like a shallow fry. But if I can cut through this, I'll be going alright, because it's pretty tough. Maybe I do need to boil it up a bit first.
Oh, I'll just rinse the hot out afterwards.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, just do it.
Yeah, boil them up and then cool them down.
Yeah, we'll be quick because we're on the sun, right?
Yeah, alright, we're going to do that. Alright, so I'm giving this another whirl. I'm not sure what to do, but let's just give it a crack. So I'm going to try boiling this slippery sucker. Hopefully that doesn't melt there. If I can get in. That. Let's pop them in as well. Right. Pop that on, I reckon a minute, 30 seconds. Take it out, put the other one in, minute, 30 seconds, let them cool down, then I'll slice it up as much as I can. Try and do this beer battery sort of a thingamajiggy. And then it's all just having a crack really. And if it tastes like shit, yous know, don't do what I just did. Right, that looks...
That's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a bit chewy in that, but I think once we fry it up, it might... I don't know. We could have just ruined a perfectly good parlour, but...
Trial and error.
Yeah, well, you know.
Well, we got one shot.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot softer than it was, yeah. It's softer already, so. Oh shit. I mean sugar. Beep. Right. Now let's let this one go to town for a bit. Then I'll let this water boil completely, and then I'll just use it to make Jill's coffee, and we should be sweet. I think if I just add a sugar or two, yeah, we'll be right. Cool, that'll do. Alrighty, I'm just going to try and cut these up now that they're a bit softer and Jed's stuck in a tree. Alright, Jill's going to get involved.
Excuse me.
She's going to cut up some of this power.
Oh, she is a bit.
Yeah, maybe that in half again in thickness.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you should have tried it before it was cooked. It's like trying to
Cut a tyre.
Yeah, it's like trying to get through a hockey puck. But anyway, so that's Jill cutting the power. You probably don't need to watch this, so we will skip to the next part right about now. And we're back. Good clean changeover. Anyway, just putting some salt on the power now that it's all cut up. Seafood from the sea likes salt. It all does, so that's that. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to chuck it all in that, mix it around a bit, and then start dipping it in that, and so on and so on. So this is the plan, Stan. Whether it works, I don't know. But anyway, we'll be back shortly with the next stage of the thing that I don't know what we're doing. It'll be dark by the time I'm finished. Bye. Yeah. So anyway, I've got heaps here to do, so I'm not gonna double do them all. Just gonna try and get a bit of a coating on them, and then probably pop a bit more salt on, and then chuck them in a bit of what do you call it? A bit of oil. Get it going. We'll be sweet. Hopefully we'll be able to eat before the light totally goes. Alright guys, we're back for more. We've even got a bit of lighting now. I've got the lighting crew in because we're running out of bloody time. Good one, Jeremy. I don't even want to know what the time is because I know what time it gets dark in New Zealand.
Do you want me to tell you?
I'm guessing it's around 8:30 maybe with the cloud cover. It would normally be a little brighter, but there's cloud cover. So what time is it?
8:21.
That was a good guess then. Now we're on a slight lean, so I'd say it's an eye lean. It's down the back there, so.
You watch this be the best thing we've ever cooked.
I don't know about that. I think she's going to be a little bit weary, but you know, let's see, shall we? What happens? Is it hot enough? Yes, it is. It's perfect. Now these shouldn't take long because I already boiled them up to sort of like half cook. So just going to let them go for a bit, and then I'll flip them and then take them out. And it'd be good to sit them on some paper towel so they can do their thing, but not.
I don't really see.
Okay.
It's probably here somewhere, but I don't know.
Maybe just have a look through the floor there. Anyway, did you? Oh, good. Perfect. Thanks, Barb. That's going to go perfect on this plate.
Then I'll save it from getting all dirty.
Oh, it'll just help drain all the oil out.
Still, but Smells good.
Yeah. Little KFC pawas. Kentucky Fried Pawas. KFP.
She actually does.
They'll
She
probably
says
be as
she
hard as a
doesn't,
rock, but I tell you what, they might look the part in a salad. It's good. It smells good. Hopefully it's edible. Then it'll be real good. But anyway, it's doing the trick.
Dad, where's the squid? Where's the
Hey guys, I was right, it got dark, but kids are dished up, and so I'm gonna get them sorted, get them eating. That's them all there. So just salad, pawa, Kentucky Fried Pawa with a bit of aioli, just a little bit, you know, and yeah, sweet as. I'm gonna get mine and Jill's dished up. Oh, that's Jill. Yeah. Hey Jill, our lighting technician.
Just a phone.
Yeah.
Aim it the wrong way.
Yeah, anyway. So we're going to get dished up and have a feed. We'll check in with you before we call it a night, so we'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hey guys, so we've had a feed and everything. Jilly's just having a coffee. We just tidied up camp for the night, and it's a bit of a bush setup, but kids are just having a couple of marshmallows on the little cooker.
So perfect and gooey.
It's working pretty well. They're happy with it, so yeah, they're just into the marshmallows, and then we're going to go hop in bed and do it all again. So until then, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for joining in today. There's a few ups and downs, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Take care and good night.